Hey guys, so a lot of you have written me emails to talk about how you can relocate to Lithuania. Okay, so let's talk about that in this video. So Lithuania is one of the countries in the Schengen area. Currently, it's experiencing a very huge skill shortage, and hence there has never been a better time to relocate to Lithuania than now. So in this video, let's look at the various ways that you can avail of and relocate to Lithuania in 2024. If you're a first-time viewer or yet to subscribe to the channel, I'm sure you find the content here really valuable. I recommend you subscribe to the channel. One more thing, put on your post notification bells. That way, each time I upload videos on YouTube gets you notified and you're able to see them as soon as they come. That way, you're able to act on the information as soon as possible. Now, in this channel, I talk about how to relocate and settle in so many countries around the world: the US, UK, countries in the Europe, New Zealand, Australia, okay, and so much more, right? So if this resonates with you, if you are a Jabalite, this is that channel where you want to be, because in this channel, my aim and my mission is to help your relocation journey be as seamless as possible. Now, having said all of that, let's get started. Before we go any further in this video, I'd love to ask you for a favor. Please give the video a like. It's like a thumbs up down there. It wouldn't take your time. It wouldn't cost you money. It wouldn't even hurt your fingers. Thank you so much. Like I said earlier on in the video, Lithuania is currently experiencing a huge skilled worker shortage. Okay, so there's never been a better time to relocate to Lithuania than now. Now, first things first, okay? First of all, the government of Lithuania has released a skill shortage list, okay, in 2023. And the first things you need to do is to see if your qualifications or skill sets are represented in this list, and if they are, that's your problem halfway solved. People who fall under this category or in this list are given some kind of privileges, okay, because they are highly needed in the country. So I'll bring you to the screen and show you this list, like walk through it, but I'm going to leave the link below as well, so you can, take your time to go through it and see for yourself if you do fall under this list. Now, aside that, also I would also leave a job link, okay, a Lithuanian job link for you as well, so you can go through the site and see if there are jobs in Lithuania that suits you, that you're eligible for, and that you can apply for. Now, talking about the different ways that you can get into Lithuania, okay, so first of all, you can find a job from your home country in Lithuania, okay. All of these are about the job route, okay. So you can find a job from your home country, especially if your skill set is under the shortage list. It will be a lot easier for you to be able to find a job from your home country. So when you do, you are able to apply for a work permit from your country, right? So that's the first way. And the only difficulty here would be finding a job, but if you do, a lot of people would do, and if you do, then it's a lot easier because you would get then relocation support from your employers and all of that. So that makes your journey even a lot easier. Now, where you are not able to get a job, okay, where it's becoming difficult, the number two way that you can hover around this would be to get a Lithuanian tourist visa, so a Schengen tourist visa, okay, because Lithuania obviously is a Schengen country. So get a Schengen tourist visa and find yourself to Lithuania. And yes, if you have a family, you can also travel with your family, so you can also apply for a Lithuanian tourist visa for yourself and your family. If you do have a family, that's your choice. Go to Lithuania, and then while you're in Lithuania, you can then look for a job. Now, most times, obviously, you know that it's always easier to get a job when you are in the country already, okay? Now, if you are in Lithuania already and then you're looking for a job, and perhaps you even get a job, if you get a job, you're able to start that job even without a work permit. That's one of the privileges if you are on the shortage list, okay? But that does not mean that you can work indefinitely without a work permit, okay? But the government, unlike it's the norm, that you have to actually have that work permit with you before you can even resume work. No, but that's not the case if you're on the shortage list in Lithuania. So if you apply for a job and if you have that job, once an application is made for a work permit, you can work, okay, without a work permit until you're able to get the work permit, okay? So here we are on the Lithuanian immigration portal, okay? So what documents are required for a Lithuanian Schengen visa application? Okay, so you need a Lithuanian visa application form done online, okay? So you need 2 passport photos as well. There's also a photographic criteria, okay? So you have to look up all of this yourself. Obviously, you need a valid international passport for every visa application, and to make sure that it's valid at least 3 months beyond the date you plan to leave Lithuania, okay? You need copies of your previous visas if you have one, okay? They're applicable to you. You also need Lithuanian travel health insurance, okay? And then you need your proof of means of transport. That's your flight tickets. Most times when you apply for visas, obviously, don't necessarily need your flight ticket, because obviously you don't know whether your visa is going to be approved or not, but you may need them at the port of entry, so that's very important. Okay, you need proof of sufficient financial means, okay, for period of stay in Lithuania. Okay, often it's normally about 40 euro per day. Okay, so it depends on the number of days that you're applying, that you're going to be staying. So say you apply for 2 weeks, for example, you need 40 by 14. Okay, so you need a proof of civil status as well, if it's applicable to you. If you're married, obviously you need your marriage certificate, and if you have dependents, you also need your the birth certificates of your kids. Okay, so I think that's actually what concerns us here. Now, additional Lithuanian visa requirement based on your employment status. So yes, even if you're applying for a visitor's visa, for a tourist visa, and if you're an employee, if you're somebody who is employed, you need your employment contract, you need your current bank statement of latest 6 months, you need your leave permission from your employer, and you need your income tax return form. Okay, or if self-employed, a copy of your business license, company bank statement of at least 6 months, and income tax return. Okay, and then if you're a student, obviously you need proof of enrollment, maybe like an admission letter or something, no objection certificate from school or university, and advertisements. Okay, proof of regular income generated by property for at least 6 months, if that's applicable to you. That's if you have a property. So these things can really vary depending on your peculiar circumstances. So I have you come in here and read through for yourself. Okay, so here is another website I talked about. Okay, so it's written job works in Lithuania. Okay, and you can see there are 67 jobs found at the moment. See the different sectors: mechanical and industrial engineering, project product management, public relations and communication, sales, software engineering. So many of them, right? So just come in here and do your search yourself depending on what you are looking for. Okay, so I'll be leaving all of those links below in the description below, and you can have a look through all of them and see for yourself, right? Now, very importantly, another thing I'd love you to have a look through is the shortage list I've talked about by the government of Lithuania. Okay, so you can see that so see professions, the role and the title. So wide profile construction worker. So it has a title here. So for this, it's for construction sector, for example. So you have all those jobs. A tiler, a plaster finisher, a plumber, a glass, a ventilation pipe filter, pipe layer, installer of plumbing systems and equipment, a whole lot of them, right? I don't really want to be reading through all of these. You have the industry sector where you have carpenter, a contact welder, electric welder, gas welder, and so many much more. Okay, a locksmith, an automatic line adjuster. The list is endless. Okay, so you have the service sector where you have the computer scientist, the cook, so many. Okay, so you just have to go through this yourself: agriculture, forestry, fishery sector, and so much more. Okay, so this is something you just want to look through yourself, okay, and see where you can come in here. So guys, you've seen everything. Okay, so there are actually various ways of approaching the Lithuanian thing. Okay, so whether you are in the shortage list or not in the shortage list, you can take the tourist visa route. Okay, and it all depends on you actually. If you're that kind of person who doesn't like to take risks, you love your peace of mind. No, we got to get this job here, have everything sealed blue and black before I can leave my home country. That's very understandable. Okay, so keep applying while you're in your dream, while you're in your home country. And when you have the job, you can then apply for a work permit. Okay, but then if you're in that category, you're the risk takers. Okay, I call them the strong in heart. Okay, if you're in that category where, oh God, if it's not coming through very quickly here, if it's going to be quicker when we go in there, let's go there and let's get it done while we're there. Then yeah, you can take the tourist visa, go into Lithuania, and then do your applications. And the good thing is, once you have a job while in Lithuania, you can start working even without your work permit being available, if you are on the shortage list. Okay, and even if you're not on the shortage list, it's also okay to take the tourist visa route, and very likely you get a job. There are lots of jobs in Lithuania. Okay, so yeah, that's everything, guys. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Let me know what other countries you'd love me to talk about in subsequent videos. Okay, and I'll be more than happy to make such videos for you. And good luck if you're applying for this. I love the people on this channel because they're very open-minded, and not everyone is going to go to USA or Canada, and all those countries that you consider your dream countries. Okay, some people are gonna go to Lithuania, Austria, and these other countries, and sometimes people go to these countries and still from there they relocate to the countries they consider their dream countries. But like it's great to make a step, okay, from where you are to somewhere. But by the way, Lithuania is a beautiful country. I have to say that it is a beautiful country. Okay, so good luck if you're giving it a try, and let me know how it goes for you in the comment section. I'd love to know, and I'd love to know as well your pain points so I can make videos for you on them. My mission is to make your relocation journey as seamless as possible. Now, until then, I love to see you in my next video, and stay safe and out of trouble.